Oops, wrong deck. Spirit guides, universe and angels, please stand beside me and guide me for Gemini's highest good. How is Gemini feeling in this first week of June 2025 with regards to the one they're thinking about, dealing with or manifesting in? 3 cards for how Gemini is feeling, please. So this is for the week ahead. How is Gemini feeling? Okay, so the challenge is being honest. Okay, speaking truths to people. Because the Knight of Swords has an urgent message to deliver. So you're either holding back on what you're saying to people, or you're just sugarcoating it, you know, people pleasing. You need to find your voice and be honest and upfront. Cut through the crap. Use that sword, yeah, wield it in an aggressive way and cut through the crap sooner so that you don't get led up the garden path. New moon reversed. Okay, so a new moon is the start of a new cycle, the start of hope. When it's reversed, it's like, you know, we don't feel hopeful. We feel like we're trapped in the crap that we're holding from the past. Pessimistic. Hi, Cindy. Queen of Swords reversed with the Page of Cups reversed. So, I mean, that vibe is like, I'm going to chop people's heads off if they come near me. You know, like, I don't want to know. It's like an assumption that, we're going to get hurt, okay? Because that's being cautious and people expressing emotions to us. I think this person is kind of like purposely putting people off. It's like, don't come near me, do you know what I mean? Like, let's see about the one that's on your mind, the one that you're dealing with or manifesting in. How are they feeling? Oh my goodness, there's a lot to look through. Okay, you're going to keep these in the position that they landed because it's important. Right, we've got the Fool. The Fool reversed. So this is for your person now. The one that you're either thinking about, dealing with, or manifesting in. They don't want to take a leap of faith. They're dropping the burdens. They don't feel like they found a soulmate. They're trying to stop a tower with the Justice card. Okay, so That kind of says to me someone that's been scorned, that's been burned. Hi, Christy. Nine of Pentacles is a single energy, but let's read from the back. Five of Pentacles reversed, coming out from the cold, seeing things clearly now, making decisions. Yeah, dropping the anxiety, losing libido, blocking people. Gemini, the lovers, there could be a Gemini. The Star reversed. Six of Pentacles reversed. They got screwed over big time by someone and it's on their minds constantly. Seven of Pentacles, looking back at the past. Nine of Pentacles. This is someone who's newly single, guys. Someone's newly single. So this is, you know, recovery from heartache, heartbreak. Oh my God, that was all one combination. That's insane. They're single, they're abundant. But are they looking for love? The High Priestess, the Queen of Wands reversed, and the Death card. You very much mirroring one another. This person's on like a bit of a spiritual journey at the moment. They're not looking for love necessarily. I don't think you're as healed as them. Their intuition, their faith, their trust in the divine is high. It doesn't mean that they want anything to do with anyone, but you kind of look with that Swords energy, like very matter of fact, you know, very blunt. Ace of Pentacles reversed. Yeah, they feel like they lost a huge opportunity here. So they're Queen of Wands, you're Queen of Swords. You're both showing up as queens, which is you're both in your feminine energy. No one's taking action towards anyone. So you're on a similar timeline in terms of, I don't think you two are aware of each other. I don't think that you know one another exists, okay? And I think you've had similar situations in the past. So let's see what the outcome will be for next week. The Chariot. So there's going to be movement. It's the major arcana for Cancer. Movement, progress. It's upright as well. Determination to be victorious. The Six of Swords reversed with the Moon card. There's fear about what's ahead. I mean, we've all got our walls up when we've been through a lot in the past or recently. We put walls up, we're afraid of getting hurt. Queen of Pentacles. Finding stability, finding security, being contented, being a solid provider. I think this is their energy. Because they've got a lot to do with Pentacles here. So you've got the major for Aquarius, the major for Gemini on their side. There could be an Aquarius, there could be a Gemini. They got the Queen of Wands reversed. They're coming out from financial hardship. They're closing out a cycle and a missed opportunity, and they're becoming the Queen of Pentacles. They're becoming stability for themselves. It's a practical approach. Okay, so when are you two going to meet one another? Because I don't see that you're involved. It's like you're both getting over something from the past. When you're truly ready for it, winter time. Okay, so you can have a good 6 months. A good 6 months of healing, okay, of opening up that heart chakra, of being able to temper yourself, you know, do shadow work, reflect, and then love will be more of an option in winter time. So like November, December, January, February. Let's see what was going on with them. They didn't have equal give and take alone. You feel like you're in this situation all by yourself, but it won't be like this forever. So not necessarily like excited to be single, but they realised that they were in a dead end like situation with whoever it was. That it wasn't reciprocal, it wasn't fair. Lay to rest, let go of lingering disputes and make peace. Lone path, needing to take time out or be on your own for a while. Yeah, this person's doing a lot of soul searching. Hi, thank you for the likes, welcome in. Ooh, copycat. They could feel like the person that they were with has kind of learnt a lot from observing and being allowed into their inner circle. They could feel like, you know, very deceived, like that was a mole coming in and taking all their knowledge, their know-how, and then using it, you know, against them. They could feel like someone just wanted the life that they have. They wanted to know how they got successful, so they could, you know, do the same. It wasn't really love. So what's going to be the point of this connection? Why is this person showing up in Gemini's reading? Express your love. It is important to let people know that you love them. You have nothing to lose. Okay, so you're showing up as having a future connection, but there's a need to, like I said at the beginning, it's like you're sugarcoating things or you're people pleasing. You're not coming out with your raw kind of like thoughts. This person doesn't want to be people pleased, okay? They want someone who's honest, who's genuine, who's not going to mess them around, who's going to tell it how it is, and put themselves, you know, like in a space where they feel like they can be vulnerable with them, and vice versa, okay? Because they just don't want any caginess, they don't want any drama, they don't want to be duped or misled. Let's get messages from them. I need more balance. Let me hold you. They weren't giving closeness, they weren't giving love. They're looking for a Queen of Pentacles, okay? Because that's their vibe. They like to be hugged, they like to be held, they like to be sensual. They want to feel valued, they want to know, you know, that they are valued, that they're loved. Express your love. I need more balance. They're becoming very grounded, very secure, and they're looking for, you know, someone who's similar. I think you're too bitter to go towards this person. That's why it has to be 6 to 8 months before you're ready. It wouldn't be fair, would it, to expect love when your heart chakra is all blocked and clogged and, you know, you're pissed off. Okay, the dragonfly, be light-hearted, finding out, things coming to light, adapting, changing, healing. See, this is all about, you know, this person going through personal growth, ascension, spiritual growth. They're becoming zen, they're creating their own calm bubble, and you know, I think you will be doing the same, to be honest, given time. Let's get some advice. Doing our best. We are all doing our best with the understanding and awareness we have in the moment. Any decision I take is okay, no matter the outcome. I make the best of any situation and learn as I go along. Okay, so there's no need to sit and get pissed off or be resentful or tell ourselves that we're stupid or we're foolish. None of that negative self-talk. We're all just doing the best that we can with the information that we have at the time. Okay, we learn, we grow, we put up, you know, more boundaries. We don't hold grudges, we forgive others for not knowing better or not doing better, and we immediately sort out our own ish, live our own best life, okay? Find inner peace, find external peace, be around people who are similar souls to us, that just want to be happy, free, you know, that are able to be balanced and consider us as well as themselves. When you start living your best life, you bring your energy up, you grow, you evolve, you have the heart space to kind of reflect on the past, but in a way that it's not re-traumatizing you, and you attract in all the souls, all the energies, okay? Winter time, you're gonna have a winter romance snuggling by the fire. Hot chocolates. Romantic meals in restaurants, by fireplaces. Cuddling under blankets. Throwing snow at each other. Oh my god. You are going to be in love. It's going to happen when you've completely given up and you just like focused on yourself. It's going to happen when you least expect it. That's really nice. Oh my God, 5 is the number of change and you got 4 5s. Clarity, great transformation, major changes, opportunity, fast-paced forward process. You aren't a victim of circumstance, rather you are the beneficiary of it. If that weren't the case, life would be pretty dull. You will set yourself up for success in the long run if you are willing to adapt to this shift. Everything is working out for the best. At long last, you are accomplishing what you set out to do, and everything will work out perfectly in the end. That's making me want to cry, and it's not my reading. Okay, let's get you a crystal. You are a dragonfly, okay? So is this person. You're finding your balance, they're finding theirs. Then you're going to come into alignment in winter time. Apophyllite, lepidolite, aventurine, turquoise and topaz. Okay, there's so much you've got for the heart, for the throat, and then for your third eye. So let's get all of those crystals for you. We've got, was it turquoise? Yeah. My tummy's rumbling and I'm going to have to get some pasta on the go. Lepidolite, that one as well. Aventurine, topaz and apophyllite. There's aventurine. So we want topaz and apophyllite. There's apophyllite. Topaz. Okay. Apophyllite. What it is, apophyllite acts like a teleportation device to places transcendent. That's apophyllite. Often sourced from enchanted India, birthplace of Tantra, Yoga, Naga Champa, apophyllite clears skepticism, cynicism, and logic from the spiritual path. Who needs it? Anyone looking for that ray of light from on high to hit them with something good. Where to put it? Wherever you practice religion, meditate, channel, or pray. When to use it? When the spiritual life feels like a moving target. When you feel skeptical about your true purpose on earth. When you feel like your yeah but thoughts are dishonouring the innermost you. Beam yourself up, way up. So that's apophyllite. Topaz. There's topaz. I didn't think topaz looked like that. Topaz is the world's hardest silicon-based mineral. Its name alludes to the Sanskrit word for fire. In the Middle Ages, it was believed to cure crazy. Anyone burning the midnight oil or the candle at both ends, burning bridges or all of the above, that's the people that need it. Ooh. Where to put it? Wherever the action needs to happen. When to use it? When you're aiming in the right direction, but you keep misfiring. If you've got some sort of ambition that you keep falling flat on, get yourself some topaz. It gives you that inner fire, that go-getting, you know, like you'll shoot and you won't miss. Okay. I need to get me some topaz. Passion is totally indispensable, but if you're not careful with it, it might burn you up. Call on Topaz to transform wild obsessions into laser-like focus and burning desires into getting things done. Increase your firepower. Aventurine for the heart chakra. Okay, aventurine. Shimmering aventurine, the good luck stone, is a translucent green quartz containing particles that create a glittery effect called, appropriately, aventurescence. Its heart-centered, happy-go-lucky vibes are a reminder that this life on Earth experiment is supposed to be fun. Who needs it? Melancholic inhabitants of ruts and funks, anybody with a side hustle. Where to put it? In your pocket or on poker night, wherever you encounter people, places and things hell-bent to bring you down to gutter level. When you find yourself in a crisis of confidence and it's time to wake up, clean up and re-up your shine. So if you're feeling glum, if you're feeling down, if you're feeling like everyone's out to get you, no one wants the best for you, get yourself some aventurine. Okay, it'll help you to glow back up again. Lepidolite. That's what it looks like. Lepidolite. Hi, Lilbert. What it is, lepidolite is a lithium-infused mica with rose and lavender-hued spa vibes. Who needs it? The perpetually frazzled, the oh-so-cerebral type A workaholics. Where to put it? In a bubble bath, on the meditation cushion, in the fetal position when the pressure to be successful, fit and fabulous 24/7, 365 is too much. When to use it? When freaking out, or to prevent that, put the phone on Do Not Disturb. Hold lepidolite in each palm and just let yourself be for 5 minutes. Relax the muscles between your shoulder blades. Lengthen your breaths and let go of all the drama. It wasn't yours to begin with anyway. Enter your chill zone, guys. Turquoise, let's have a look. Oh, that's pretty, isn't it? I love turquoise. Brilliant blue-green turquoise has been rocked by humans longer than almost anything, since like 5000 BC. From Lhasa to Marrakesh to Tucson, turquoise is, was and always will be both go-to protector and fashion statement. Who needs it? Anyone whose voice has gone AWOL. Where to put it? Set in sterling silver rings, big old belt buckles and bolo ties. On the podium, open mic night and wherever else you need to speak up or speak out. When to use it? When you feel disconnected from the things that make you human, when you've got something to express, get it out with turquoise. Speak your truth. There's a lot here about speaking your truth, isn't there? Like, you're going through a lot of like transformational energy, and be honest, you know, be bold, be brave, find peace, okay? Heal, move forward, let go of grudges, or have your boundaries up. And someone else who also wants no nonsense is going to be really attracted to that. Take care, Gemini. Oh, hang on. I never pulled one of these for you. Any final advice for Gemini, please? Break through boundaries. Achieve personal growth by pushing beyond boundaries. Okay, so whatever you shy away from, maybe don't this time. Maybe don't. Okay. And that doesn't have to be. Personal growth is, it's not about career success or material status or wealth. It's not about anything other than like what areas you need to focus on. You need to becoming like someone that has boundaries, that says no when you need to say no, that challenges anyone that isn't correct in what they're thinking or saying about you. You know, like you need to fly your line, okay, and be true to yourself, and yeah, confidently challenge anything that you're not happy with. Okay, take care. Don't forget to give me a like, share, subscribe, follow, repost, support the channel. There's so much here about using your voice. Geminis can be emotional, but they can be cut off from their emotion as well. You're the twin for a reason, and we never know what we're going to get with you. So if you do love someone, let them know. You know, if you know that you shy away from expressing love, you know, like try to work on it, whatever you feel like. You know, often people who we've had serious relationships with, they will tell something to us about ourselves that we really don't feel comfortable to hear. But it's often the truth as well. It's just, they know us better than we know ourselves, and you know everything about them better than they know themselves, but try to hear the advice, even if it's not delivered in a very nice way. What has the last relationship told us about ourselves, or whoever it was that hurt us all those years ago? Could there have been an ounce of truth?